What's going on, guys? Ida here. This is another episode of FIFA 17, the 10-10 challenge. And as you can see on the screen, I had a little bit of trouble. I went to start recording this game that I'm playing here, as you can see. Started the game. Let's go on to here. Went up 1-0 up, 2-0 up, 3-0 up. He scored. And then I scored a fourth goal, pretty much on the back of him scoring. After I scored that fourth goal, he rage quit. As you can see, I'm on advance. It's at the top of the screen. It's 36-19. I look over at my recording software, or on my Elgato capture screen, and it's going absolutely batshit mental, flickering all over the place. I thought, I might be alright, so I stopped the capture, went onto the video, played it back, and it's just a load of green flashy lights and all this stuff. So I think what I've done is the video I was recording just before this one hadn't completely finished leaving the software, and so I've just screwed up that last one. So in this, I will go back, start another game. This obviously counts as a win because it was 4-1. I'll go back on here because the score's not up the top. There we are, 4-1. And we will play another game and we'll add this first bit in to the start of the episode. Alright, game number 3. And this guy has a very strange team. He has a guy from Eintracht Braunschweig, I think it's how it's said, in Germany. He's got a Valencia central mid, which I think is Parejo at centre-back. Got, I think, is that Vasilevsky? Centre back, Bellerin, Redmond, and I didn't see the rest of the team. But it's a very mixed bag of a team, and this guy is, I'm guessing, making a sub from the start, which is probably a goalkeeper and a centre back for whatever reason, but we'll let him get on with it. With the previous game, I wish I could have saved it because I did score 2 really nice goals with thge, even though I've been moaning and castigating him since the start of the series because I've not really liked how he plays. But in the last game, he actually played really nicely, and he scores from the kickoff.
This is an awful moment for this club because nothing less than victory will do today. Their quest for promotion, and now they are
right,
trailing.
let's try and get something out of this game from an awful start. I've not even had the ball yet, but hopefully I can get something out of his players. And he's brought on Eden Hazard. Lovely. That's just the sort of thing I want from this game. He's got Huddleston on the pitch. Not great. He's got Hazard. Why did he bring Hazard on? Is that to make his team crap so he comes up against players with low-rated teams as well, like I have, and then he can bring him on? But that doesn't work that well, does it? If he's on the bench, it's the same deal. Or is it slightly counteracted because he's on the bench and not starting? Might need to pull something out the bag here. It's really annoying because that last game I just played, I absolutely rinsed that guy. He had a similar team to this, without Hazard, obviously. Is he bringing on another player? Surely not. Surely he can't be bringing another player on. Do I do that? Do I bring on Rhoda? Oh, the other player was... Seri's injured. Yeah, Seri's injured from the game a couple of games ago. Still injured, because I think he was 3 games. I might be wrong. I might have just not checked after that last game, because I wanted to go straight into this so I can actually play the game and not just have a rage quit. Oh, that was terrible. I could have just gone past his defender. Pedro, come on. That's it. Take the quick free kick. Quick free kick. Quick free kick. Let's get him. There we are. Let's go, Davis. Origi, let's get you through. Nope. Vasilevsky's still on. So he's not changed Vasilevsky. He's still got Dele Alli. He's Got Hazard on the pitch. Did he bring Hazard on, or did he start with him? Like at the start when I was reading through the team, I did sort of miss a few players, so he might have already been on.
He went in well. That's good support play from his teammates.
But I didn't notice him. I would have probably commented on him if I'd noticed him first. Joe Allen's injured for him. Oh dear, that's not very good, is it? Joe Allen is like the Messi of midfield. Wait, he's what the as they always say about him, Pirlo's the Italian Joe Allen, isn't he? Right. Let's get into this game and try and get something out of it. Let's go, Origi. Push that forwards. Let's go. Oh, was that right? Was that Vasilevsky getting back? Vasilevsky's a fucking rhino. He can't walk. Can hardly fucking run. Seen him play for Leicester. He's terrible. Oh, my days. Origi's won it back for himself, but now he's 20 yards down the pitch. Origi squares to Aspas. Aspas gets the goal back. Bit of a sweat, but I need it. Need to turn this game around. Wow, that is a terrible shot. Looked like he dug it out from under in between his feet. How did he manage that? Okay, what's this guy doing now? Why does he keep pausing it every 3 seconds? I think he's out of pauses now, so hopefully we can get on with this game. 24 minutes in, he's paused it 3 times. It's kind of annoying. If I score again, I might just do a dab or something. Or do a dead fish just to annoy him. Right. Okay, there we are. I'm not getting done again off of the kickoff. But maybe he might get done off. Oh, Aspas, what the fuck is that? Why are you slide tackling the ball? Try and stay on your feet for once in your life. I know you just scored a goal, but still.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Good forward play from them.
Pedro.
Very good passing from this team.
Pedro! Oh.
The front foot now, they've got the corner.
It was nice work cutting inside. I did some sort of skill which I don't know what it was, but it worked. And it's come off the hill. Imagine that flew right into that top corner. That would have been very, very nice. Let's drag him out because Huddleton is quite big. And that's going straight to the goalkeeper. What goalkeeper is it? Pacheco? That wasn't Pacheco, was it? He's a striker.
In midfield, they've got it back via an interception.
Or a goalkeeper. There we are. Henriksen. Triple tap cross didn't work. Should have just shot, but I don't know what his shooting's like. He's an attacking midfielder, but bad stats maybe. Let's cross it in. Oh, that's almost worked. Almost worked there from Pedro. Nice little skills, but this guy can't deal with the just dribbling. Little dink over to Pedro. Chop inside, back in. Ah, should have done a little skill there around the defender. Maybe a roulette, 360. Loads of different names for the skills. People get really pissed off when you call skills different names. And I've always found that people call... There's so many different names for them. Like the roulette, you can call it the Zidane, you can call it the Maradona, you can call it 360. What other skills are there? The Cruyff turn. I've heard people call the Cruyff turn different things. I can't remember one off the top of my head, but I have heard it be called other things before. And some really weird names. Aspas is through again. And that is number 2. And it's a dab. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to dab. It's my new favourite celebration. I'll try and show you if I score again. I'll show you what my favourite celebration in FIFA's from the past is. It's something that me and a couple of friends, we used to always call the Wadu, just because we always used to make a sound effect with it. It's the only reason we called it the Wadu. It's not what it's called. It's called some dull name like the flapping arms or something like that. We just called it the Wadu because we always made a noise out of it. But I do like the dab now just because it's just ridiculous. It's silly. It's just dumb. I don't know why these sorts of things like what game is it? It's one of the new Call of Duties where you can dab in it, can't you? Or it might have been the last Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't really play Call of Duty. It's not my sort of game, really. I know it's very popular, but people have their preferences, don't they? Like I play FIFA for years. When I was at university, I used to play FIFA like probably more than I should have, like more than my coursework and my grades probably reflected. I probably should have failed on everything, and that's Henriksen with quite a cool haircut actually. I've not seen that haircut before in the game, apart from Henriksen, I guess. Nice finish, and hopefully this is me on the way to another victory. Let's hope so. Okay, right, I need to stop. Oh, okay, time's up, half time. I was going to say I need to stop him scoring off the kickoff, but managed to. And I have been a little lucky here because I have only had 4 shots, but they're all on target. And if you look where I'm shooting from, it's pretty consistent. Look at his. He's got like a square. 2 outside, 2 inside. I find if you try and take them from similar places, they do normally go in. Because that last game I played that I lost the footage on, I had a lot of shots and a lot from different places. The 4 that went in on the screen, they were pretty much in that curved line from... Oh, he's bringing Marco Reus on. From where the box is, you know, similar to where that line of shots are that I've scored my goals from. And he has just fouled me there. Has he just taken off Hazard for Reus? Because if he has, that's not actually that bad. Because that's taking one of his amazing players off, and that's a nice back heel from Origi. Cut back inside to Soko. Left foot, that is not good. Oh, Aspas. Oh, how do you not tackle there, Aspas? I was spamming, trying to get that. It's still got Joe Allen on. I thought he got injured. He's got Martial. Whoa, that's gone high. That was an interesting header. I just tapped the X button there. Come on, Pedro. How's that not a free kick then? Yeah, Aspas, shout at the ref. Shout at him. Shout at him, you mug. Call him a mug. Tell him he's an idiot. Oh, nearly got that through ball through.
Allen. Here's Martial. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. That's great defending.
I kind of wished that my capture hadn't been a bit messed up for the last game I played, because I did score a peach of a goal. I wish I had actually been able to keep that. I don't know whether the audio might help, but I might, at the start of the video, I might just show you when I had that explanation. I might just put it in and to show you what happened, because it's kind of odd looking. And that's some nice play, but I really wish that had gone through to Henriksen. But let's smash it across with Sissoko. Too much power, I think. If I'd done a little less power, it might have just darted across the goalkeeper instead of tried to just aim it high. Let's see. If I do it like that, back post, can I win the header? And another one. No, nearly got it in. That's a similar goal to what Lincoln scored against Burnley a few weeks ago. They had that run to the back post, free header, across goal into their big guy who scored or their defender, their big defender who scored, because their big guy is that Reed, the gigantic guy. I think he's like almost 17 stone, which I don't know what that is in American, but obviously we use stones and pounds, but I'm not sure what that is in just purely pounds, but he is a unit. He is basically a fridge. Like, if he had a wire out the back of him, you could probably put stuff in him. More stuff in him. You could probably put stuff in him anyway. Origi. Let's have that. Oh, off the post. That's like Lallana against Germany. I should have scored there. So much time. Let's do a little flick. Outside. no, inside the box. Finesse around the goalkeeper. And it doesn't matter. There, that is a hat-trick for Aspas. Boom. Can we get a second wage? Oh, can we get a second rage quit in a row? I can't speak. Can we get a second rage quit in a row? This guy has some very nice players, but bang, bang, bang. You get the goals. Get 4. Get the 1. Laugh at him because he has a Crawley Town badge as well. Even more so, laugh at him. Laugh at Crawley as well. That's gone off the pitch. Thank you, Pedro. Nice little dribble. Oh, yeah, he's got Bellerin, hasn't he? Bellerin's quite good to use on career mode. He develops very well. He doesn't have skills, though, Aspas. I was going to do a little spin inside. Does not have skills. Could have done a left trigger, right trigger. Pretty decent. 1 assist, 70 minutes. I do like those little stats, but I kind of wish they didn't put them online because I bet people get pissed off. Let's try near post, but put lots of power on it. And get... Oh, Bicey. Almost a Bicey from Aspas. He's having some fun out there. Jesus. Jesus. Oh. I know it's Jesus, but it's Jesus. I have Jesus on my team. He almost... Oh, no. I was going to say parted the thing, but that was the other dude. Aspas. He's one of those players, isn't he? Does so well in one country, moves to another one, doesn't really get a chance, just leaves again. Doesn't show what he's really worth. Because I think if you look at his FIFA rating this season, you know, 83. If he was still at Liverpool, he'd probably be on about 12. Like at Liverpool, he just went down. Origi, Sissoko. Nope. Let's try and win this back. There we are. Okay, that's an interesting pass from Sissoko. He's another one that's flattered to deceive, isn't he? Had a good tournament for well, I say good. I think his run around a lot attitude in the Euros meant that his reputation went up a lot more than previously thought of. Because when he played for Newcastle, he was like Wijnaldum. They just sort of played for the TV. Whenever they were on the big games against Man U or Chelsea or whoever, their game was like raised for tenfold, and they were just really good against those teams and played incredible. But other than that, they were pretty dog turd. And if you actually look at Sissoko's stats, I don't have them in front of me, so they might be wrong, but I did hear before that Sissoko, his distance run was large. He was pretty much like one of the furthest distance ran in most games he played with the Euros. But he played a lot of minutes. He had no assists. I think there was no key passes, no key interceptions. I think he had maybe 1 key tackle, and then he also had no goals. So really, what did he do in the Euros apart from run around a bit? You know, there's a point where you go, they've done a lot of running and they look kind of impressive, but really their stats don't add up to pot, really. Like, what have they really actually done? And I think you can see that with Sissoko now. His Tottenham team are playing very well this season, but when he's played, I've noticed if you look on Twitter, I know Twitter's not a great indicator for how players have done, but he's not really done a lot for Tottenham. Like, their fans don't seem to really like him that much. They always go on about how he doesn't really do much for them and how much he cost them, especially 30 million. That is a lot of money for a player like him. But that is the end of the game. That is another win in the bag, and I'm getting the hang of this team now. You need to feed Origi, hit him on the counter, get a few 1-2s, try and finish it off cleanly like I have to on this game after going 1 behind. I don't think that is a bad result. Origi, good ratings all round. Davis didn't really do much. Goalkeeper didn't have much of a chance. He let one go through his legs. Jesus didn't do very well, but Origi, Sissoko, Henriksen, Pedro, they all had pretty decent games. Let's have a look at his team finish in the game. Who did he take off? Redmond and Huddleston. They were the ones I noticed. So he must have had Huddleston off, put Ali back in midfield, Mahrez and Allen. Hazard was there and Royce. Oh, he must have brought on Martial and Royce. That's the two he changed. But if you notice his defence, Parejo, Vasilevsky, not great. Top heavy. That's what I'll say. Top heavy. And got a few coins out of that. Not too bad. But that is another win and another game. Thanks for watching and peace.